Aloha, everybody, and welcome back to part 18 of the Bully playthrough. And it's still nice and wintry. All the Christmas decorations are down, but, still in that winter spirit. Anyway, we have a mission to do at the Preppies place, because they have their own clubhouse on school grounds, so we gotta see what they want now that they're working for us. They gotta have their own issues, too, after all.
Rich people have issues.
No.
Hey! Oh. It's you.
Is that any way to greet your new boss, Harrington? Well, is it?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's better. At ease, girls.
Listen, boss, those grease monkeys are making life very difficult for Gord.
That's because Gord was showing one of their girlfriends a good time. Some leader you turned out to be.
Father says leadership is about looking after those you lead. He taught me that right before he laid everyone off.
So what do you want me to do?
Send them a message all over their dirty little slum.
Why should I?
Because you're the boss.
Exactly. I'm the boss, and I'll go send the message.
Okay, so I guess we're sending a message to the greasers. Even though I really don't care.
You gotta be a good leader to the Preppies. And then fire them all, apparently.
Gord deserved it. Gord deserved the ass kicking. I mean, it's Lola's decision. She could date whoever she wants, so I guess the greasers are dicks in that way, too. It's a complicated situation, okay? It's a complicated situation. Either way, this is where we get introduced to a new element of the video game, because we never really had to tag stuff with spray paint before, and that is actually a thing we can do all over town if we so desire.
Yes. So, like, different areas of town can have spots where you can tag.
You don't deserve
Oh, how classy. Jimmy was here.
Just making it that obvious. Hey, greasers, I did this.
But we run out of spray paint, so we're gonna go to the Yum Yum Mart to get some more.
Yeah, we only have the one can, so I guess this is where they teach you, like, hey, if you need more spray paint, you gotta go to Yum Yum Mart. Which means you only get, like, maybe 4 or 5, like, sprays in with one can, and you can only buy, like, one can at a time. Or is it 12?
No, it's 12 in 1.
Yeah.
So it's 12 cans for $1.
Yeah. But, every time you want to respray stuff, you're gonna have to keep coming back to the Yum Yum Mart for some more, but, pretty simple minigame. All you do is you push X, and then you move the control stick in the direction of where the line is going, so you're just sort of going, like, up, left, down, right, whatever. Just try to make it look like it does on screen.
And something I didn't notice until, like, repeated playthroughs is that, like, you tag for certain clicks, right?
Yeah.
And like, the pattern that you, like, go in stands for the click that you're targeting.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a G, like a not exactly a cursive G, but like a curved one.
Oh, really? I did not notice that.
And then the Preppies will have one, it'll kind of look like a P. It's something I didn't notice until, like, years later. It's
Oh
really
my
fascinating.
god.
So, yeah, you see that now? It looks like a G, sort of.
That's insane! You've blown my mind! I didn't even notice that.
There are also ways where you can, like, go up to higher areas to tag. And for this mission in particular, if you do that, you can get more money at the end.
I like money. It's a little hard reaching this one. I actually did a test playthrough trying to figure out how to even climb this thing. And this was like the only way I knew how. Like hopping that fence and then jumping from there.
Yeah.
Take a bath, Greasy!
Oh, these comebacks are classy.
By the way, I remember a long time ago you said that your favorite piece of music was in this mission, right?
Yes, the tagging theme is my favorite song in this game.
Awesome.
I just love how, like, 80s it feels.
Somebody is gonna get their freaking lights knocked out.
Who could ever call this art?
It has a certain charm. It has a certain charm. I could consider that art. Come on.
Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
So yeah, you can spray paint a lot of areas, but it's not actually a collectible like you might think it is. In Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, they made tags a collectible where like you would actually want to spray over all of the Bala's symbols with the Grove Street symbols, and then you would tell you got like 2 of 100 tags or something like that. But in Bully, that's not actually a collectible that I'm aware of. I've checked like game facts and stuff. It doesn't seem to go towards 100% completion. It gets wiped away whenever you come back. So I'm not really sure, other than like seeing what the flavor text, seeing what Jimmy will make, I'm not really sure what the benefit of doing it is.
I think, like, if you're doing, like, an errand where they ask you to tag,
Yeah.
and if you go up to the higher, like, elevated areas, you get more money, but that's really it.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a thing you can do. It's a thing. There's also, like, water balloons that you can use that I'll show off later that are pretty optional because you don't do them in any missions, and you can get them from a side quest. So, yeah.
Also, hey, we finished art.
With the sexiest picture of Miss Phillips yet.
Yep.
Well done, Jimmy. You've completed all your assignments. If you'd like to come back to work on your skills, you're very welcome.
How is this legal?
I'm awesome.
Don't question the legality, Caro. It just is.
Job well done.
But the good thing about finishing Art 5 is that we can now kiss girls without having to give them gifts.
Come here, Beatrice. I know you love me. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, get that health bonus.
The only thing is, they are specific when they say girls, because if you try to hook up with a boy character, you still need to give them flowers. So it doesn't work on the guys, it just works on the girls. Oh no.
Oh, look at that cat fight.
I'm out of here.
All right, you feckless maggots. We'll be playing dodgeball for the next while.
He says different things, but for some reason when I was recording this Let's Play, he said the same thing with every single dodgeball game. I just got bad luck with the random dialogue exchanger, I guess.
Yeah.
They have multiple lines for so many things, and I just kept getting that one same introduction for dodgeball.
Yeah, dodgeball is just the same as always.
Afterwards, you can go to, like, the locker rooms in the gym, and you can compete in a game of dodgeball whenever you want, and this will actually get you money. So if you really like the dodgeball in the game and you just want to keep playing it over and over and over again, just like boxing in the Bulworth Vale gym, you could keep doing dodgeball over and over again, and you'll get like 20 bucks every time you win a game. And I wouldn't say any of the opponents are that much more challenging than other teams. I feel like I do the same thing with every single game, where it's like I get the ball, I do a jump swing, and usually that works out.
Yeah, again, it's like super easy to cheat this, like...
And you always have the same 2 teammates as well. I can't really choose whether Algie's part of my team or not.
Algie's useful for once.
Hell yeah. He doesn't want to pee himself again.
I figured that would be like a tactic to like distract the other team, just like pee and have them like slip.
Hopkins, you passed my class. Come back whenever you feel like teaching these wimps a few things.
Great!
But now our slingshot is the most accurate it can be. We are done with art and gym. We never have to do those classes ever again. And the English class has a mission for us. It's Glass House. Let's see what that's all about.
Ah, Hopkins. Very well, young squire.
Huh?
How are you, young man? Can I offer you a highball?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, maybe you're a little young. Better keep this out of harm's way.
Just chugs it.
Are you gonna be all right, sir?
It's that pompous-ass Hattrick. He's bad-mouthing me all around the staff room.
Why?
He keeps calling me a drunk. Says that I am irresponsible. He's trying to get me fired. He's trying to turn Miss Phillips against me.
Well, sir, when people say bad things about what I do, I like to prove them wrong.
Really? How? By showing a nobler side of yourself? Rising above it?
No, not exactly. I like to show that they massively underestimated the force that they were dealing with, and then really give them something to complain about.
Ah, the treacherous Machiavel. I love it.
Good. Me too.
So yeah, we're gonna do something really horrible to Mr. Hattrick. Also, I got lost. I was like, where the hell am I?
I'm just thinking, if I chugged all that highball with my like body mass index, I would probably die. I'm so short, y'all.
I'd be breathing fire for like a week. My heart would feel like it would be exploding, but oh! Mr. Hattrick ran over a kid! Fired!
Well, I guess your tuition at Bulworth is free now.
I was a little worried. I felt like punching the car, and I did, but I was worried that punching the car would be like, oh, mission failed because you damaged the car and Hattrick got out or something. But luckily, punching the car didn't seem to piss him off, so he just kept driving.
Well, he also didn't break a window either, so...
Yeah. But this is something we can actually do with cars throughout the actual game. Something I never really showed off. But when you equip the skateboard and then you go up to the back of a car, you can actually get a prompt to push triangle and then skitch behind it and see where it takes you. But most of the time I just like getting to where I want to go with the skateboard by itself. I don't really hitch a ride to too many cars. But with this mission, we need to, because we got to go to Mr. Hattrick's house. It's going to be a long drive, too.
I'm just wondering how a teacher could afford to live in, like, Bulworth Vale.
Yeah.
Unless he's, like, a tenured teacher, then I would understand.
You're a teacher yourself. You should probably know that better than anyone.
Nah, we can't afford this.
Also, I like every time the car stops because it feels like Jimmy should like, oh, my face! Oh, God! Just smash his face against it whenever he stops. So yeah, here we are at the Hattrick estate. Now we have to destroy as much as we can around Mr. Hattrick's house. And not just around the house. That also includes the windows of the house itself. This mission is called Glass House for a reason, so... Ugh!
Destroy everything.
Could you imagine if some kid literally fucking came up to your house and just destroyed everything with fucking rocks? Just starts kicking every potted plant, goes into the back where your greenhouse is, and just tears it apart with firecrackers and shit? Holy fuck.
I mean, I've had some awful teachers in the past, but I would never want to do something like this.
My question about after this mission is how the hell Jimmy doesn't get into some serious trouble. Because Mr. Hattrick identifies him as Jimmy. You'll see in the subtitles and the dialogue that he's saying, he notices it's Jimmy at the end of this mission when we reach our bar. And I'm thinking, if he knows Jimmy Hopkins did this, if the cops see me leaving this place... there's cops, they're showing up.
Yeah, after a while, Mr. Hattrick will call the cops, and yeah, they're out there looking for you.
My bottle rockets don't work for some reason.
I mean, like, the mission doesn't end if they see you. They can still chase you around, though.
Yeah, and because I'm not in the red, if they grab me, it's not going to be instant fail. It's like, you can still struggle and, like, kick him in the dick or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, grab them by the dick.
Grabs him by the dick.
Jimmy never kicks the dick, he just grabs. But my question after this mission, which I never understood, is like, okay, that's the mission, but like, Hattrick obviously identified it was Jimmy Hopkins. The police were there, they saw me fleeing from the scene. Why the hell didn't I get in trouble after this event? There is no, like, comeuppance, there's no mission after this where it's like, oh, Mr. Hattrick's called the cops on you. You're gonna have to do, like, community service or something, I don't know.
It's worth $40.
But for completing art, we get a whole bunch of art supplies on that drawer. And for competing Jim, we get a jockstrap.
Oh, how lovely.
It's always good to have on the wall. Anyway, folks, I will see you in part 19.